So, good evening. My name is Paul Constantine. We've met before a few times. So, here is my video explaining my NPC level for Dazel. Pronounce it how you will, it's Zelda backwards, or Zelda in Pig Latin. Here's our Trello card, which in this case is our bear enclosure, which obviously is an enclosure with concrete walls, dirt floor, and a whole bunch of stuff. I've modified it for this presentation since I've added a bunch more NPCs which function, which was kind of hard work, by the way, because a lot of them are not automated that were uploaded, and they were supposed to be automated as far as I understood. So anyways, these are old links here, but anyways, we've got our Trello card with objects to interact with, clear boundaries, obviously the concrete walls. The tree is not functional at the moment except as a tree. But I've added all this other stuff, sound works, everything else is perfectly done at this point. We no longer have any problems. We've got the rubric uploaded, etc. Background story. It's a bear pen. It's not much. Now, we move on to the rubric, which is uploaded. That was an assignment activity. And speaking of which, documentation, labels, we need to add one more label. Let's go in here and say assignment activity. There we go. Now it's perfect. Let's see. Reference list I still have to add. Unity, and that will be added. But anyways, Unity package has been linked, and it is in Google Docs. Our YouTube video is obviously this video. So other than that, we're set for this. Our NPC and object are from last time, and they're both part of their own list because I developed them at the same exact time, since it was just pretty much an instantaneous effect. Anyways, let's shoot off to our bit of fun. So here we have a cheetah and a piece of meat that's linked to the cheetah. See, it's been dropped in here. We have my bear, which is NPC Black Bear with his meat bones and hives, and then we have Natalie's bear and the trash cans that our friendly bear will rummage through. Let's put this down a little bit further so they look nicer. There you go. That one goes down a little bit, and that should hopefully not bounce into the stratosphere. This cat is not functional as far as I can tell. I've had to do some work on it, but it was just way too much. Let's move this over here. We'll give this fellow. There we go. Let's save this, and now I will explain my code before I press play. So, our first bit is the object spawn, which will actually just add tags to the actual objects. So when they spawn, these scripts are attached to all of my objects to make sure that they are tagged properly. Let's see, the tree hive, this is not yet fully functional. Let's see, but this was supposed to let the tree hive grow, and then whenever the bear enters the trigger box, it drops the hive and deactivates the one on the tree. Food audio works. Food gets chomped. I didn't get it to chomp chomp chomp, but that's going to require more time. Let's see, the bear itself, first we do the chomping sound, then we deactivate everything that needs to be deactivated. Target is null, so it can find a new target. We set the bool properly, etc. And yes, this is a military joke. Whoever gets it, congratulations. And then we destroy the game object when we're done. That's our food behavior. It's attached to the foods. NPC mall does not work yet, which was supposed to due to food behavior externally. Instead of the food detecting when the bear hits it, this detects whenever it hits a certain other person's alligator. Hey, Mike. And kills it and plays chomping sounds. Let's see, NPC detection works fine. This is how my bear detects its food. This was the original version. It's been scrapped. At this point, I just give it the several tags and several names to look for. It finds them and it goes after them. The bear himself is controlled by this script. I've put a few links just so I could have some references. And random number generator, audio source, audio clips, which you can tag on if you need extras. There's a bunch of stuff here that I've kind of changed around. Iframes. This is to make variable frame rates. I basically did this so it actually keys in on frame rate. A lot of people complain about that, but see here we set our rotation. This is important because this is why mine doesn't bounce around so much. I set its rotation, and then I reset the rotation on the axes it's not supposed to move on, which is fixes a lot of the rigid body problems we were having earlier. This has been done with. Here we go. This runs just once. I was having the face target thing before, and that was taking. It was throwing off the transforms too much. So we fixed that by simply having this run once. In this case, the bear is searching, and it can either look right, look left, move forward, or this should not play. If this ever shows up, something really badly happened, because there should be no default case that is not one of these three for our random generated activity when it does not have a target. This is search. Then if it's turning, it doesn't move. If it's moving, it's not turning. And I had it do it in increments of small frame rates, which means whether your frame rate's 2500 FPS or whether it's 5, it just depends on how fast the bear will move. But the bear will alternate between turning and insert and moving forward. So it will basically still not appear to just shoot straight in a line doing nothing. I was going to use eye enumerators, but those caused an infinite amount of problems right now, and until we get more done with them, I'm going to skip that. So here's the move forward, which is pretty basic. I mean, it just moves forward. And see, this is the frame counters that I'm using. Anyway, so all it does is basically it moves, and when it's finished moving for a set amount of frames, it sets its flag to false. I could have made it move faster, but and that can be done right. Where's my move speed? Right here. But I don't want to make him move faster or rotate faster, because this is good enough. I mean, otherwise he'll look like a pirouetting top. You can change the frames around a little bit. I mean, I've played around with a lot of things here, which is why I still have some outdated variables that I'm not going to clean up just yet. Okay. And that covers this, which means we can minimize, and now we can play our video. Or rather, this will look like a video since I don't have to interact with it. They were supposed to be automated, and these are the 3 automated NPCs I've found so far. My bear's making all the noise. And the chomping sound is from the food. Oh, and the cat's finally working. That's unusual. I haven't seen it work yet. And I like it that both of these bears should find targets just fine. But this little fellow's stuck back here, since he's on random behavior. And let's press play again. He'll randomly pick directions. So this one here finds targets and goes straight for them. This one will only find targets when he has detected a target. Let me see that. See, he'll scan at any one of these objects here, the beehives or... I can move him a little bit this way so you can see what he does. And excuse my UPS, it just does that occasionally. See, and you saw how he turned? He automatically goes after an object at that point. See, and then he detected that one. And now he goes back to random searching. Oh, the poor cat just got killed. Mine will take a while to find his targets just because I gave him a short detection range. I made this map a lot bigger, so I've extended the detection cube, but not enough. So anyways, my name's Paul. Sorry about the UPS. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I might make a second take and upload that one as well, just to remove our beeping. But that's what happens around here when the power flickers. Anyways, have a great day.